Koreans really love fish cakes, but not many people make them at home. So today, I'm going to show you how to make delicious fish cakes. Are you ready? Let's get started. Finely chop a little carrot. If you have chili peppers, chop a little. You can use bell peppers instead of chili peppers. Today I will use a chopper for convenience. If you don't have a chopper, finely chop with a knife. Chop to this size. These are peeled shrimp. Remove the moisture from the shrimp with a kitchen towel. You can use a squid instead of shrimp. This is the cod I will use today. You can also use a pollock or a sea bream instead of a cod. Defrost the frozen fish in the refrigerator the day before you use it. And since a lot of moisture comes out of the defrosted fish, squeeze out the moisture like this. A lot of moisture came out. Put the fish and shrimp in the chopper. Grind very finely for a long time, for 5 minutes, to create stickiness in the dough later. Grind finely while mixing well in between. The ingredients are finely ground like this. Put the finely ground ingredients in a bowl. Add the chopped vegetables. Add a half teaspoon of salt. Add 1 teaspoon of sugar. Add 1 tablespoon of mirin or cooking wine. Add a little pepper. Add 1 egg white. Add 5 tablespoons of starch powder. Mix well. The more you mix the dough, the stickier it becomes, improving the texture of the fish cake. The fish cake dough is now ready. Let's go fry it in oil. Shape the fish cake dough as desired. Let's make it round. Put the dough in your hand and shape it into round form. If this is difficult, you can roughly shape it round with your hands. Or you can make it flat like this. If the oil temperature is too high, it will only burn the outside and not be soft. Keep the oil temperature about 300 to 325 Fahrenheit over medium heat. It's better to fry gently rather than deep frying. When the surface becomes golden brown, take them out. Now let's make warm bar-shaped fish cakes. Put the dough on a cutting board, spread it with a knife or a spatula to make a square shape. Then roll it up and put it on the oil to fry. This time, I will coat the dough in breadcrumbs. Fry it like this to make a crispy fish cake croquette. Food always tastes best when eaten right away. When eating, it's delicious to dip it in ketchup, mustard sauce, or sweet chili sauce. This is the best fish cake ever. Koreans also love turning them into a warm and comforting soup called eomuk. Let me show you how to make a warm and comforting fish cake soup with this. Since the fish cakes are fried in oil, either blanch them briefly in hot water or soak them in hot water and then take them out. This makes the broth clean and light. Doing so removes some of the oil. When buying fish cakes, choose those with a high fish content for better taste. As you can see, the oil is visible. Cut the radish into appropriate thickness for the fish cake soup. Adding radish to the soup makes the broth much more refreshing. Also, cut a little carrot for color. This is optional. Slice the green onions diagonally. Cut about 2 into appropriate lengths to use later for the broth. Pour about 6 cups of water into a pot. Add 2 pieces of kelp. Add a handful of dried bonito flakes. Add a sliced radish, carrot, and green onions. Boil for about 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, take out the kelp and other ingredients. Strain the bonito flakes as well. This makes the broth clear. Let's season it. Add about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. The radish and carrot that were set aside can be added back in. Add about 1 teaspoon of sugar to increase the sweetness. Add half teaspoon of salt. When the radish is somewhat cooked, add the fish cake. You can add the fish cake as is or skewer it. Adding the fish cake after radish is cooked keeps the broth clear. Another tip is to boil the fish cake soup over medium heat to keep the broth clear. If you have boiled eggs, add them too. Lastly, if you have a mirin or cooking wine, add 2 tablespoons. Then adjust the seasoning with the salt to your taste. If you like a spicy flavor, you can add 1 to 2 chili peppers. If you have mushrooms, add 1 to 2 as a garnish. Adding rice cakes is also delicious. Boil for about 3 more minutes. After 3 minutes, serve it in a bowl and enjoy. Let me make a dipping sauce for fish cakes. Add 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of mustard sauce. Add half teaspoon of honey or sugar. To keep the sauce from being too salty, add a half tablespoon of water. It's delicious when you dip fish cakes in this sauce. It really hits the spot. It tastes so good. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe for more Korean recipes. Thanks for watching. See you soon.